A new year means new goals, and who better to accomplish those goals with than your partner? But what if your goal is to build a healthier marriage?
Don't ask me. Ask somebody who knows. That's where our next guest comes in. Why y'all laughing? That wasn't a joke.
I want to know who's going to go.
Author Dr. Willie Jolley and his chief content officer, his beautiful wife, Dee Taylor.
Good morning to both of you.
Good morning to you both.
morning.
Always good to see you. Always good to see you. Go ahead, drop that positive energy knowledge that you always bring.
I have only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, can't refuse it, didn't seek it, didn't choose it, but it's up to me to use it. So I'm grateful to be here with y'all.
I love how she looks at you in admiration as you're saying that,
Always.
even though I'm sure you've been hearing it for years.
A million times, but it never gets old.
I love that. And speaking of, really quickly, I asked you all during the break how long you've been married, and your response was?
Not long enough.
That's beautiful.
So
That
that's what you
Now.
say in the presence of your spouse.
There you go.
Totally endearing.
You got that?
I got it.
Your
And
wife
that-
got to
and
be
the-
around.
His wife has to be around.
And then you say, not long enough.
Right. So wait.
You don't say, I already did my 20-year bid.
Yeah, that's what I tell my boys. Can I tell my boys I did my 20-year bid?
No, you leave that, you forget that. That's out of your consciousness. We've been married actually for 38 years. Haven't had an argument in over 35 years.
Really?
And y'all helped launch this book, which is going on to be a bestseller.
Right.
And it's just been
I
incredible.
have a
Make
copy.
love, make money, make it last.
Yeah.
And so now we are grateful that people around the world are watching our weekly TV show now we have on Monday nights on Facebook Live and Instagram and all that, a Jolly Marriage Show. And people around the world are saying it saved their marriage.
Right.
People on their way to divorce court have said, we bought 2 copies of the book. We both read it before we finalized divorce, and every single one of them has said the same thing. We have changed. It's changed.
Practical strategies from his perspective and my perspective.
So let's talk. I want to.
different.
We have a limited amount of time.
Sure.
I'm sure we could talk about this for hours. But what have you found to be the most effective, most talked about practical tips in your book?
Number 1, communication.
What does that mean, though?
Now, you got to talk to each other.
Right.
And then you got to listen.
You gotta listen.
You gotta listen.
You gotta
Communication
listen.
is two-way. It's not just monologue, it's also dialogue. Okay.
About what is uncomfortable.
Okay.
So that's number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, you must, after you communicate, you must keep the romance alive.
How do you do that? 'Cause
Set sexy goals.
Set sexy goals.
Sexy goals. Okay.
I thought you said sexting goals.
That's in my book.
That is oddly specific.
Set sexy goals, i.e. that you're going to have romance as part of your schedule. So we have a weekly date night, have had it for over 35 years. And you got to set the goal every week.
Right.
Now, people don't say, well, I don't have money, I don't have somebody take care of the kids. You don't need any money.
Right.
You know, do you need to leave the house?
Okay.
What you need to do is make it intentional.
All right, the next one. Did that say leave the drama to your mama?
Leave the drama with your mama.
Okay. What does that
Leave the
mean?
drama with your mama. So when you were a child, you thought like a child, you acted like a child. But when you grew up, you put away childish things.
Okay.
So what we're saying is that you've got to leave that drama. Stonewalling. I'm not talking. I'm done talking. Okay. That kind of stuff is not going to be conducive.
Dr. Jolley.
Yeah.
Now that sounds great in theory.
Yeah.
But I got a wife at home.
Yeah.
I heard that 35 minutes ago and I ain't even seen her. Okay? I heard that. I hear that. So you tell me what to do, Dee.
Dee,
Tell me what to do.
Go ahead. Tell me.
You want to listen. And you want to love them to the point where they will listen to you.
Okay.
I love
So
that.
how do you do that?
Okay.
Now, he's all,
Right.
I'm not that.
Right.
I lean in, but I influence by how I interact with him.
Okay. All right.
That's powerful.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Oh, I got it.
4
Okay.
F's.
I got it.
4 F's. When you have critical conversations,
Okay.
be friendly. When you're about to have a difficult conversation, you feel like you're about to argue, be friendly. Start off conversation.
Friendly.
Be frank about your feelings. Not you did this, you did that. This is how that made me feel.
Okay.
Number 3 is be fair. That means you got to listen to their side of the point. And number 4 is be focused on a win-win.
Okay.
Don't gang up on each other. Gang up on the problem.
I love that. Okay,
Come on,
we gotta wrap. We're out of time. Why do I feel like you're going to go home and be like, these are all the things you got to work
Free
on?
chapter. Free chapter. JollyMarriage.com. Free chapter. JollyMarriage.com.
You heard there they have a ton of content, videos, tips, all that. Make sure to follow them, y'all, and get the book.
I got the book. It's amazing.
WillieJolley.com. Once you get it, actually apply the tips.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, and wife at home.
Eric,
Once you get it, that's not part of it.